I just hit start.
Start streaming?
Yeah.
Cool. So
All right, right on. Lisa ready.
Yeah, that's a good story.
Yeah.
Well, that's what you're supposed to be doing when you're whatever 35 or whatever and single.
I mean,
Oh yeah, that's the whole point.
what the hell show is playing right now? There is, oh, okay, so my YouTube just went and kept going. The earth is flat. Huh. Okay. If you say so. Oh, you know why? So somebody's messed with the delay on here. The delay is super long right now.
Can they control that? How long the delay is? I didn't know that was.
Yeah, oh yeah, you can control that.
It's adjustable. Okay.
Yeah.
I have no idea what you can do with all this equipment, this apparatus.
So you don't, what I mean, if you want a 10-second delay or a 2-minute delay, it doesn't matter. You can do that. You can do that on your Twitch also. I mean, basically any streaming platform that you're streaming from, you can adjust the delay.
What's the advantage of that? Why would people do that?
So, well, on Twitch, there's a definite advantage to it. On YouTube, I don't really know.
What's Twitch? What the hell is that?
So Twitch is a website that you can stream video games to, and so like, we have our cameras right here. It'll look like this, Armand. It's the entire screen is the game and what you're playing right then and there, and then you have like a little corner of it, which is your face, your camera. So people will watch you play a game. Oh. And the advantage.
But you're not playing against someone. You're playing a video. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're not playing against any. I mean, you're just playing the game like you would. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whether you go in.
And people want to see this.
Yeah.
They're interested in watching you play.
You talking about me? Probably not me.
Would you be interested in watching somebody?
I do.
Play
I do.
Why? To learn something?
Yeah, it's good content. I watch it. Yeah, for sure.
Well, I mean, can you get better by watching somebody else do it?
Definitely can get better.
Okay,
yes, 100%.
Because like I watch people play backgammon and chess and things on YouTube to pick up
exactly. That's the exact same thing.
I didn't know you could, but I didn't know you could learn something by watching somebody shoot things or whatever.
Yeah. Tips and tricks, man. Have you fragging like a pro.
So imagine you have a map that's multiple levels and multiple routes.
Yeah.
And seeing how somebody works these routes and works the edges of these maps.
The angles,
That's the smart, learn the smart way to maneuver and shit like that. Look for the angles that the pros use.
Because I thought, the actual technique of firing at things and shooting them, I don't know how we get better by.
So, Hunter, I actually play Halo on the Xbox One. When it's available for PC, if the one I have at home will do it, I'm going to try to make the transition. I don't know how it's going to work, but I don't know that my PC at home is strong enough to play Master Chief Collection on, so.
I would say yes, but what you're forgetting about is on PC, games don't have one resolution. You know what I mean? They don't have one color.
You can adjust frame rate.
You're saying, will my computer play it at 1920 by 1080? Probably not. 1280 by 720? Probably.
Really?
So it just depends. And at what level of graphic detail, what level
I want it
of
to
shading.
look as good as the Xbox does.
Shouldn't be too difficult with what you got.
What do you mean?
Like that tower you got should do just as good as the Xbox.
Think so?
I'd say.
That tower won't stream from Windows.
That's okay. It should be fine for that, though. I bet you can play Halo 5 on it.
I have played it. I don't know if I can play Halo 5 on that.
Download it on there. It's free.
I'll give it a shot.
Anyway, you get ready to start the show?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Ready?
Yeah.
You're listening to Surreal Talk, a look inside the world of cults, conspiracies, and the paranormal.
Something's not right, man. Something's not right. Something's bullshit here, and I don't believe it.
Honestly, this crazy shit could be completely possible.
Disclaimer, we reserve the right to be wrong, ladies and gentlemen. You think you know the whole story? Think again.
Now your hosts, Eric and
Armand.
Now your hosts, Eric and Everett.
So I got this. Welcome to Surreal Talk, a look inside the world of cults, conspiracies, and the paranormal, a lineupmedia.fm production, and we are back. Everett has went somewhere, but I'm here with my good friend, Armand. Dr.
That I am.
Armand, if you had to put
Agora.
an accent together, what do you think would be the easiest for you?
I do English accents.
Let's hear it. Fuck, come on, man. I didn't know you did one.
I do it for free. I do it on stage.
Wait, what? I'm not paying you to hear that shit. No way.
Well, actually, and I always get it, because I was going to say, to be or not to be. That is the question. Whether 'tis nobler. But see, that shouldn't be an English accent anyway.
Whether 'tis nobler in the what is it in the mind?
Nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of
That's it.
outrageous fortune, or to take up arms against the sea of troubles and by opposing end them.
What?
But Hamlet was Danish. He was not English. So that's stupid. That's why I was telling somebody they were doing Hamlet and they were doing the English accent. He's not English.
Oh, did you do the English thing again?
Yeah, he did.
None of those. None of the.
So did I even. Yeah, but anyway.
Oh, how was yours?
Yeah,
Let's hear it.
passable.
I'll be the judge of
He
that.
didn't. He didn't do it.
Yes, I didn't do it.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, he
I only
wouldn't
do
do
it when
it.
I'm playing. I do a New Orleans accent
I
when I
think
did
he's
Streetcar
scared.
Named Desire.
I think he doesn't want to go up against these English accents.
Oh no,
I had an Australian guy tell me that my
you're not. That's not an Australian accent.
right. Well, that's what I'm saying. But
They put a few shrimp on the babby.
Stop fucking
there it is.
encouraging him, you bastards.
Well, if it's driving you crazy.
Oh man,
It is. It is.
I love it. I love it.
So we got some emails to go through
Yes,
here.
let's
Did we
get
get
to
some emails?
content.
What's that? Yeah, we got some emails. Did we do this one last week? Hey guys, fuck the haters. Is this
Yeah, that we did that. We read
thought
that
so
one.
too.
Yep.
Yeah, it ends with a fuck you Everett, even if we didn't.
Oh, well, those are legion.
That's the important part.
Yeah.
All right, so this is a titled Scam Episode. Hey, what's up, guys? It's D from California. I was listening to your scam
D.
episode, and it made me think of something that happened recently.
Oh,
My friend's brother works at McDonald's, and the McDonald's he works at got scammed.
I think we read this one.
I don't remember this.
How would we have read that during the show?
I don't know. Go
I
ahead.
don't
Because the
recall
last
this at
episode
all.
was the scam show.
Okay. Go ahead.
You probably read this whenever it came in, is what happened.
Ah.
No cheating.
Good
How
point.
you asked?
Yes, how?
A person pretending to be a higher up at the store called, telling my friend's brother to make a cash drop to the bank, but all the banks were
I
closed.
did read
Oh,
this.
boy.
So they told him to go to the Walgreens right by our McDonald's and buy prepaid Visa cards.
That's not suspicious.
Obviously, this wasn't right. So he told his manager, and this manager threatened him and told him if he didn't do it, he would lose his job. So he did it.
The manager told him to do
Yeah,
it.
apparently. Inside job, maybe he posits.
Yeah.
The cops ended up coming out, and that was the last I heard of it. The scammers are infiltrating the Golden Arches. No one is safe, lol.
Oh, God.
Anyways, love the show. I got love for all three of you guys. Hashtag Team Emmerich.
Emmer, who's he?
It's
a Eric.
Armand Everett.
Oh.
Eric.
Emmerich.
I didn't get it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you.
I've got a couple fuck you Emmerichs I've heard here as well.
Really?
Yeah, which is all.
That means all three of us,
Yeah, I
huh?
believe so.
Wow.
That's like, go fuck yourselves. It
That
should just be
hurts.
fuck surreal. You know?
So thanks for the info there, Dare.
That's
Sorry.
a good scam, I guess.
I can't believe somebody fell for it. And I can't believe the manager was like, "You best fucking get out there and buy them cash cards."
My dad, was a lawyer, and he had a case once where
I was not aware of that.
He's retired now. He's
Well, yeah.
getting along a little. But he had a case where this girl was a manager at, I believe, Hardee's or one of those, Burger King maybe. It might have been that long ago. But the manager called her in the back and said, we had a customer has stated that her pocketbook is missing. We're going to have to strip search every employee, starting with you. This gal was new, and she stripped down to her bra or whatever, and she sued him, of course. I don't know if that's a scam. I guess it's kind of a scam, but it's kind of stupid.
Wow.
Since we just brought up fast food,
yeah, for sure. But so she was more willing to. She just.
she did, yeah.
gotta
Apparently the manager told her, and I guess she thought she's new. It's her first night, and I don't know. What would you do in that situation?
I'd take my clothes off.
Yeah, if it was an alien abduction, you would.
Well, yeah. I mean,
you
you're not
have
taking
to.
me with clothes.
Well, you have to be probed.
Exactly, Armand.
You're not gonna fuck my pants up. All right, here's the next email. It's from Dallas Nez. Podcast is the subject. Just want to say that you guys make some days go by faster than the others. Does that mean we suck some days?
Yeah,
or is
some
it just he
days.
listens to us some days and some days he
I don't
doesn't?
know.
I'm going with that.
I don't know.
I love the bickering. It's the reason why I keep coming back. Do we bicker?
Yeah.
You just told
No,
me.
we don't.
Eric
No, we
and I
don't.
just
No,
bicker.
we don't.
Yeah, we
No,
do.
we
bicker
don't.
all the time.
No, we don't.
That's all. You're a bickering machine.
No, we don't. No, I'm not.
He is.
Bicker like liquor.
Trying to make the.
Yes, I know what you're doing, and I'm abetting you.
Thank you. Thank you. It's the reason why I keep coming back. It'd be cool if you guys
Now,
did
isn't that like the Monty Python argument clinic? Remember that?
Yeah, see, English humor is not my thing.
Well,
so
when
much.
he doesn't, you just don't like his
very
accent.
That could be why I don't think his British is that good, because English
Right.
humor is fucking pretty dumb.
You're an Anglophobe. That's what you are.
Yeah.
He's racist against English people.
Yeah.
it's
well,
true.
English.
I hate the French.
Why?
I don't like the French. They
I
smell
don't
like
hate anybody.
Smell like cheese.
It would be cool if you guys did a conspiracy on how or why World War I or II
I'd love that.
ROI, World War.
Yeah, because Franklin Roosevelt pushed the Japanese into it. That's why. I'll tell you about. I'll do 2 hours myself on World War II.
There we go. We should do that.
Yeah,
then.
I don't need you guys.
Fine. That's fucking perfect for me. There's a lot of shady shit. All the governments did. Agreed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Did we know about the attacking on Pearl Harbor?
Yes.
Yes, we did. Why were our aircraft carriers gone on that day and a bunch of shit?
Right.
I would have to say in the beginning I was Team Eric, but I'm gonna have to change over to Team Everett and slightly Armand. Armand, I want you to marry my mom. Just add me in your will.
Dude, I'm telling, don't do it. You're
I
fucking
lost
up.
all my money, buddy. I'd love to leave you my legacy, but that's the scam. That's the scam we're gonna do is the stock market.
Yeah,
someday.
that'd be a good one. You could
I could
really
get my story.
wax poetic on that, huh?
Yeah.
Armand, would you be willing to scam the stock
$500,000
market
lately
with me?
Was that what it was? 500 G's?
More than that.
More than that? Fuck,
Jesus
man. I can't even
Christ.
imagine. Can't even fucking imagine. It makes me mad just thinking about it.
Well,
Jesus
what are you gonna do?
Christ.
What are we going to do? Did you break anything? Did you throw anything?
A couple of cell phones.
I can
whatever was handy.
Did this all happen in the course of one day?
No. It's like Hemingway said. How'd you go bankrupt? Well, gradually and then all at once.
That's fair.
That's kind of how it went.
All right, next one we got here is a show idea, maybe.
Okay.
Hey guys, I love the show. I listen to every show, but I was wondering your thoughts on addiction. I'm not talking about weed, but the hard drugs.
Ooh.
I'm a recovering addict. My poison was the pain pills.
Yeah.
Is it a disease or is it a choice? What do you think, Eric? This is what the guy asks.
That's a
Stop right
disease.
there.
You asked him.
Do you think it's a disease?
I don't fucking care.
Why, you're over it? You have no sympathy for anybody who's ever gone through it at this
No,
point?
it's not that. I didn't even say that.
You're just over it is what it is? Or?
I don't like having that talk.
Why not?
I think I
It
do.
makes people mad.
All right. Now, here's my opinion.
It's not going to make anybody in this room mad, so fuck it.
Would you believe this? There is a genetic disposition to it.
To addiction
If
or?
you call it weakness, whatever you want to call it, but yes, some people are
Addictive
more
personality,
addicted.
so to speak,
Well,
yeah.
there's a genetic component. They actually see parts of the brain that light up in there, and with these PET scans, it's amazing what they do is functional MRI and stuff.
Sure.
That when they light up and they're more intense, these people they can tell are more addictive.
Can you tell though as far as if that addiction is geared toward anything? You can just tell that they have the
They're just
necessary.
prone to becoming addicted to anything.
Yeah, I think it's a
Right.
certain
Be it
part of the
television,
frontal,
could be
Could be
frontal
sex,
lobe.
could be fucking
religion,
gambling, it could be
skydiving.
anything.
But the
Anything.
same things like cocaine and everything apparently are like people are like these religious fanatics, or that area of the brain is, so they're more prone to being religious believers or fanatics or whatever.
So-
global warming believers.
I have a lot to say on that subject, like a lot, but it's
Yeah.
I don't.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Well,
I don't know what you
why you won't
consider
tell us,
weakness.
but-
I'm just saying there's a genetic component, so
Telling more
it's
than
not
y'all.
necessarily weak.
Well, I mean, what's the big deal? I mean, who are you going to piss
It's
off?
not a big deal. I'm not pissing anybody off. I don't think so. I'm kind of jaded on the subject because I went to a methadone clinic for 5 years after I was hooked on pain pills for a while.
Yeah, but you can take the methadone clinic out of the equation and just comment on, addiction.
Yeah. Okay. Read it again. What does he want to know? Do I think it's a
says you're
disease or a
recovering
choice?
addict-
It's a fucking choice.
Is it a disease or a
It's
choice?
a fucking choice. It's a choice that you make yourself, and you do it consciously, and you know it.
I agree with
Can
you.
you help your choices?
Right, well, that's the
Sometimes,
thing.
maybe not.
Right.
Once you catch the disease,
you can, though.
Is it once you're addicted though? Would you consider it a choice at that point?
Yeah.
It's not as much as an easy choice though.
So
It's
you
not
wouldn't
an
say
easy choice. It's a fucking choice, though.
So you wouldn't say it's like syphilis, where you make the choice to get laid, but once you get the syphilis, it's not a choice anymore.
No.
I love your examples and analogies.
I like that example.
Not at all. It's not like that at all.
Okay.
No,
So-
because you actively, you know what you're doing to yourself.
But you can't stop, right? That's what addiction is, right?
Yeah, I mean, I guess you can stop though. People stop every day.
But do you
People
say
stop all the time.
But let me ask you.
I
so
stopped.
before you do it. You say this is terrible for me. I don't want to do it, but I can't.
No.
Or it's like I
Most
don't want to
people don't
stop.
go
I
into
You
love
get
it.
locked into a fucking pattern, and you get locked into the same shit every day that you do that you're doing every day, and you just get used to it the same way as a routine that you have
Yeah.
for whatever. You know
That's
what
why
I mean?
people who quit cigarettes have that physical addiction and the habit to smoke a cigarette, to pick it up, to stick it in their mouth.
The ritual
That's
is what it is.
exactly
The
that's
ritual.
the real hard part is breaking yourself of that habit.
Exactly. Once you can fill your time with other shit that isn't related to that, breaking the actual addiction way easier than
You just got to get
fucking
through
think.
the withdrawal symptoms and whatnot.
Well, and it's like you're sitting there, and normally, like, say, if you get off work and you'd come home and you'd roll a joint and smoke a joint every day. Now, we're just going to use the joint as the example.
Yeah.
You can fucking add any whatever drug here, okay? You get home, you roll a joint. You like getting stoned. Maybe you're addicted to it. But it's not so much that you're stoned that you're addicted to. It's the coming home from work, the relaxing, the turning on the TV, the breaking up the pot, the rolling the joint, the getting your soda or your beer,
Yeah,
or whatever the
ritual.
fuck. It's your ritual.
But okay, so
you're
you go on
addicted to
but
that.
you go on vacation for a week.
No, it takes
what
longer
happens
than a
there?
week, brother.
No, I'm just saying when you're on vacation, you don't have
Drug addicts don't go on vacation. Not unless they're rich.
You don't go on because I mean, for me, there's only one addiction I have, and that's lifting weights. I literally feel lousy if I don't lift weights.
First, fuck you.
But I went.
Sorry.
Well, that's just my addiction. But,
Sure.
But this weekend I went to Chicago, and for 4 days I didn't have a gym to go to. I didn't lift weights.
And how'd that make you feel?
I didn't feel real good, but
Well, here's an example of addiction. Whenever I travel,
lifting again.
Whenever I travel, I think of ways that I can either smuggle weed with me.
That's what I was asking him.
Or figure out a way to get weed when I'm there.
Okay, so that's what I was asking.
And I'll be the
What do
first
you
to
do?
admit I have at least whatever can class or qualify as an addiction to weed. I have.
So you wouldn't go to Chicago for 4 days and take a little hiatus from smoking weed?
If it was work based and I had to fly, yes. If for
so
Chicago, I'll drive. Oh, I could easily go without weed for a week.
Okay, well,
but I don't want to. That's the thing.
Well,
I will do what I can.
Saying. I don't know if he can. That's what I was asking him. Can you do it?
When I went to New York recently, I smuggled along one of those pens. I don't care.
Okay, fuck it.
I smuggled along one of those pens. You know what I mean?
What pen?
Like the
vapor pen that's filled with oil.
Hash oil, basically.
Yeah.
Oh,
like
that
a
was
vape
in it?
pen.
Okay.
And it did the job when I was there. I didn't have any like dry cannabis flower, standard marijuana that you would smoke, but it was okay in a pinch. My point is, anytime I make travel arrangements, that plays into it.
With that in mind.
It plays into it.
So that's what I'm saying.
Just like the first thing, or one of the first things I do every day whenever I get up is I prepare my weed stash to go with me.
Okay.
Again, that's the actions of an addict. I'm not deluding myself.
Well, I talked to a guy he was a doctor that treated addiction. That's all he treated, and he had been for 30-something years. And I said, "What is your success rate?" And he said, "Well, how do you define success?" I said, "Well, getting off the drugs and staying off forever."
There it is. Exactly.
Absolutely zero. I said, okay, well, that told me all I need to know. I mean, I don't know if that's weakness. That sounds to me like it's something you just can't beat.
So Joseph says he thinks it's a choice.
What are you talking about, dude? I beat it. I literally beat it.
Okay, so you're...
Yes, I don't take pain pills or drugs or anymore. No, I smoke pot, but I beat that.
Let me ask you this.
It can be beat.
You're telling me you're beyond temptation. I don't think you are.
I'll go one further than that. I can take pain pills and not have to take them again.
Fair enough, but you're beyond temptation to ever get fucked up on pain pills.
No,
no
not
matter
at all.
what happens. Okay,
no, I can totally do it, but I don't have to come back to that every day. It's not a part of my routine. I can totally do it. I have done it, in fact. But it's not part of my routine, and it's not something that I can feel like I had to do.
You're more susceptible now that being a recovering addict to where one small bender with pills would be enough to get you going. You don't think so?
Guaranteed not so.
Okay.
100%.
You don't think there's a chance that, well, maybe next weekend.
No, and a lot of it has to do with your mindset, because what you don't see is you don't see a lot of 45-year-old guys or whatever going out and then just getting hooked on something. So it's a younger, But
like you said, it's a gradual thing. But so say this weekend a buddy of yours offers you a couple pills, you take it, you get fucked up. Well, next weekend, same guy comes around. Does it again. 3 weeks in a row. Well, maybe now in the middle of the week he stops by, hey man, I go, well, fuck it, yeah, give them to me. Do you think there's a more of a chance?
So you have to be smart enough.
I just heard about
But my point is, obviously you have to be smart.
Are you talking about me in particular?
You in particular.
Yeah, I could, but I won't.
Okay. Sounds to me like it's not addiction to you. It was a habit more than anything. The way you described
it was definitely
I just started doing it every day, so I had to do it every day.
Definitely a habit,
right,
dude. But
did you have the withdrawal and everything?
Oh yeah, I withdrew for 8 months when I left the methadone clinic. I quit there one day. I didn't like how they did things, and I was in a meeting with my counselor, and she was like, I said, well, look, I'm on a very low dose. I've taken myself all the way down from a very high dose to a very low dose, and I'm going to quit here soon. And I was like, you want to talk about some things that are, bugging me about this place? And she kind of like shut the door, and I was like, no, leave it open, because we need to, because my example's out there. And so I said, when I started here, this 18-year-old guy, he was a young kid, a soccer star, little stud, had a nice-looking girlfriend. He had his whole life in front of him. And that was 4 years. So I looked out in the waiting room and I looked at that guy and I pointed at him and I told my counselor, I said, look at him right now. His head's in between his lap and his legs like this.
Yeah.
He's fucking passed out, sucking his own dick. Look at that kid right there. That's what you guys did to him. You fucking did that to him. You never asked him once if he wanted to get off of methadone. You never asked him once if he wanted to lower his dose. You never asked him once what his future plans were, if he planned on doing this in time. All you cared about, that's why they call it methadone maintenance treatment. Because they don't want you to get off. They want you to maintain.
Well, sounds like medicine in general, but
exactly, it's bullshit.
I do have a counter to that
bullshit.
other statement you made, because I just, when I coming back from Chicago, I had a story of the guy I stay with up there, a friend of his. She told me her boyfriend got hooked on smoking meth at 60.
At 60?
Yeah, at 60.
Oh my God,
must be really good.
She'd been dating him for several years, and all of a sudden she broke up. I said, well, what happened? And he's a meth addict. That's, well, you had to know that. No, this just started like 6 months ago.
No, man, that's brand new.
Yeah, you would think.
I mean, what's the chance that he was a meth addict and she just didn't know? I mean, you could probably hide that shit if you're not a full blown fucking.
I don't know.
Meth head.
She knew him pretty. She lived with him. I would think it'd be tough to get away with it.
Jessica in the chat makes a great fucking point. So if you're a quitting addict, it's important to keep your circle small. That's the only way you can succeed. So I actually had to fight one of my friends because he came to my house and was bitching at me like, "Why don't you fucking call us anymore? Why don't you do this?" Because I can't.
That's why you can't stay off it.
I can't be around you.
Right.
Okay. Like, and it is what it is. You can get fucking mad all you want, but I'll tell you right now, what's not going to happen is I'm not fucking coming around you anymore. So,
You know, it's a great movie you guys got to see though. Days of Wine and Roses. Probably one of the best performances I've ever seen. Jack Lemmon's an alcoholic, and he's trying to get clean.
Right.
No,
And his wife won't. I mean, she's just a drunk, and she just won't let him. And he said, "I can't let you in my life." You know, as a great scene where he basically just told her that.
it's true.
Because when she's around, he had to get drunk.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Anyway, he says, Joseph says, I think it's
Is that
a choice.
a cult or a conspiracy, though? I mean, I don't know if that falls underneath
What's
the...
that, drug abuse?
Yeah, I don't know if that falls
Yeah,
under
not
the
really.
umbrella of what we discuss here.
Maybe there's a conspiracy to keep people on methadone. That's the one that would work.
Well, that's medical fuckery again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know why I didn't bring that up during
Comes
the
under
medical
the
fuckery
heading.
episode. I should have too. And the thing is, like, they want to keep you on that. So, like, they have state slots. So if you're poor, you can get. So it's $13 a day to go in there and receive this medicine.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're poor, you can pay $10 a week, and you don't even have to pay it. So the state pays that. You know what I mean?
And I'm kind of for that.
Right, but they have X amount. So, like, they will literally kick people off if the state, because they can only maintain so many people at one time. You know what I mean? That their institution's only big enough to have so many patients.
Right, they don't have a certain capacity.
Well, if the state gives them a grant and says, "Hey, we want to add 30 more slots to that we'll pay for,"
Right.
They will literally kick people off that are coming there for every day and paying for state supplied slots because that's the state money coming in every day.
Yeah, that's
You know what I mean?
always better.
Come on now, it's ridiculous. It's not about helping treat someone. It's about
But
keeping
let me ask
them
you this:
there.
these people that are taking the methadone, are they conducting themselves as are they living what we would consider halfway decent, working?
No.
and
So what the methadone does do for you is it allows you to get away from those habits that the rituals that you have. You know what I mean? It allows you to be able to not withdraw, not feel sick, and change
Well,
your
you're breaking
you
the habit
maintain-
of swallowing the pill.
Exactly.
But can you
But you're
maintain?
changing
a,
for the
but
habit
you're
of swallowing
replacing
the,
it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
You're
But can
changing
you
it.
maintain to have a job and
100%.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
I maintained a job as an addict. I was
that's what I'm
fully
saying.
functioning. Never.
Well, that's why I'm not opposed to legalizing drugs in
I've
general.
said it a million times. All drugs should be illegal.
Right.
Everything.
Because
should
it's
be
not the drug per se that's causing most of the problems. It's we stop getting it, and now we got to hit somebody over the head and take their Social Security check to get the money to get the drug.
100% agree.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, that's where Ocho Man and I do. We'll bring that up in your next Smoker Toker show.
Smoker toker, I like it.
Yeah.
Okay, so he says, I feel that saying it is a disease is just a way to not be responsible for your actions.
Well, that's kind of contradictory, isn't it?
What?
He calls it a disease, but
No,
it
he
said-
says he feels that saying it is a disease. Is a
Well,
way to say
There's
it.
a point to it. I think there's just some people that are more prone to it. Like we were talking about alcohol while you were out, picking daisies or whatever, and I can't drink. And we were talking, and I cannot drink. I mean, if I drank a 6-pack of beer, I would be. I'd be a mess.
So I
Not
could
just
probably
drunk,
drink.
but
I could probably
sick.
drink more than ever.
Literally sick.
but not a lot more. And my friend can fucking drink now. This dude can drink
I've
3
seen-
2x4s on the way home, and then he can get a 12 or 18
Right.
pack.
Oh, I've seen
and-
guys
and
that drink
that
right,
too.
like water. It doesn't affect them
Fucking
at all.
hell, man! I'll get wasted. I can't do that. I
Right.
can't drive.
No, I've seen guys.
I can't fucking walk.
I've seen
Can't do
guys
any of
drink
that.
3 beers. Like we're in a bar. I'm just popping the cap on one. He's already had 3 down. And it's like, he ain't even starting yet.
Yeah,
people
some
are
people are
special.
pros, man.
Yeah.
He asks, what do you think, Everett? What do you think, Armand? It doesn't matter what you think. Ha ha ha.
Yes, it
That's what he
does.
says. That's what he says.
Oh. Is that what he said?
That's what he says. Doesn't matter what you
No.
think. He says, I would have called in and left a voicemail, but I have a voice that is just perfect for emails. Sorry, Armand, you couldn't resist.
Yes.
Fuck you, Everett, he says.
Oh,
I'm
that's
trying
fine.
to. It's a lot of
He's a good
C's,
guy.
a lot of K's, a lot of other letters there. Team Eric, all the way. Keep up the good work, guys. You make my day go by so much better
He's
listening
not
to you.
quite as intelligent as I thought.
Yeah, not everybody can be as smart as you. Okay, let's move on over to.
I believe the first statement. The second one's a little suspect.
Now, I don't know if we played this one last week. We're going to start here.
Ruh-roh.
Hey guys,
Hey, that's
yeah, we
John.
did.
boy Drum Crayons.
We did. Hey, Dron, how's it going? God damn it. Quit sending me text, people. My computer's on the air. All right, here we go. Next one is from, did we do Eugene? I don't think we did.
Hey guys.
You know who that is right off the bat, right?
Hang on, no, I don't.
Listen to the way it starts. And I double checked this the other day just to make sure every one of his voicemails started this way.
Hey guys. My name is Eugene, and
No, I still don't know.
I've got a
Is that
theory
Drusus?
about that object from interstellar space. Yeah,
Kevin.
I think it's a probe. I think it's a probe looking at Earth. And they're sending information back to their aliens. And
Okay.
they're gonna come here soon. Just like that Star Trek novel,
said-
Probe. Probe.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's got to be Kevin. I mean,
It has to be.
every one of his voicemails started with, "Hey guys, it's Kevin here," or whatever, something like that. I went back through like 6 or 7 of them.
Did
They
you?
all started that way, so it was relatively short.
Has to be him, yeah.
All right, here's Ryan Barkley coming in at you.
Hey guys, this is David. You might remember me from the Flat Earth.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Play it on. Continue. Hello, David.
And I was on a couple weeks ago.
I remember.
I just wanted to come back on and say hey, and really enjoyed being on your show. Hopefully
People are so
I made
creative.
Armand to believe it. He's not a baller anymore. But yeah, I also want to say thank you because all 1.5 million subscribers and listeners that you have transferred
Wrong
over
show.
to me, and now everyone's listening to my show.
Do we have that many?
And I just
No.
had Mark Sargent on recently, and we had a really good time.
He's from
We
the
were
East Coast,
talking
whoever
about
this is.
the dome and everything. So yeah, I just wanted to say thanks, guys,
minute.
and I
No
really
problem.
enjoy being King Candy.
I'm gonna have him on the show.
That was pretty good.
Send me an email, guy.
Funny stuff. Thanks, Ryan.
Yeah, we'll get some imaginative listeners.
All right, this next one's from an anonymous. I have no
Oh,
clue.
these always hurt.
You never know
That
what
was
they do.
that was pretty fucking brutal, though.
Yeah,
right
it's pretty
there.
funny.
That was brutal.
Lampoon.
Brutal voicemail of the week. Here's the next one. Anonymous.
What's up, guys?
Hey.
It's Ted Company from Chicago.
Oh,
Not very
I want
anonymous.
to drop by, say what's up.
Hey.
I like the whole fucking email episodes, the fucking
Thank you.
voicemail episodes, shit like that.
thank you. A little bit of fucking. Finally, we did something right.
Yeah.
From an anonymous.
Oh, he wasn't too anonymous. What was his
yeah,
name?
he told us who it
Ted.
is.
Ted.
From Chicago.
Ted Cruz.
Ted Turner.
Ted.
DiBiase.
Ah, there you go.
Since we were doing it, I figured I'd give you guys a call.
Appreciate it.
Love the Flat Earth podcast. I thought David Weiss brought his A game.
Wow.
But fuck him.
But fuck him, yeah.
He did bring his A game.
He had his
did.
F
Fuck
game.
Everett. And fuck you, Eric, too.
Oh, shit.
Team
All right.
Armand.
Ooh.
Team Big Dick Energy.
Big dick energy.
The other thing is,
Hold on.
Paul is dead.
That's a T-shirt for Armand right there. Team Big Dick Energy.
What was the guy? What the guy called me? What did he call me last week? Sex
Sex fiend. That makes
sex
sense.
feed something. But
Yeah, I can't remember,
that's
but yeah,
funny.
something like that. It
Yeah,
was
that's
good.
not the shirt I want.
Thirsty.
Some kind of sex
That
fiend.
episode, I loved it. Not a Beatles guy, but I'm fucking sold. I think
Wow.
Paul definitely got switched out.
Nick
You
sold
guys
him.
have had some great
Wow.
I
episodes.
don't know about that, Ted.
I have a weird job. I run equipment for the railroad,
Uh-huh.
so I'm
How's that weird? Well, look,
fucking.
sounds-
I'm in my excavator all day, and I got my
Excavator.
headphones in, so I got to find good content to fill my ears.
What are
up
you doing
with.
listening
And,
to
You
us?
guys have been
This is great content.
quite the entertainment for me.
Appreciate it.
Giving me shit to
Good
talk
word.
about, to think about during the day, and just want to say thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome,
Thank
dude.
you.
Keep it up.
Yeah, thanks-
I'll
thanks to
continue
you.
leave you guys voicemails.
Keep doing it.
And,
Yeah, bring them on.
Fuck you too. Just want to
Well,
say
fuck-
thanks.
well,
Right.
fuck you.
That's
Okay.
right. Damn right, brother.
Thanks for the voicemail there, Ted.
Yes,
Send us another
appreciate that.
Yeah. You think it was Ted Kennedy?
one. Nah, Ted. I think
Ted
you had
Heath.
I think it was Ted DiBiase. You nailed it. This is Canadian Keith, though, our good buddy.
What's up, Eric?
Hey,
and
what's going on?
Emmerich? How's
Emmerich.
it going? Eric, thank you for rejoining the Zong Zone.
Rejoining?
And,
Keith. Yeah.
I don't think
loving your
I
posts
quit.
and comments in there. So now I'd have to say I must be Team Eric and fuck you, Emmerich.
Wow.
Hashtag fuck Emmerich.
Yes.
Is that me and you?
That's
No,
you, Gal.
You know, he might be using Emmerich as just a way to fuck up my name as a kind of a.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of a
Extra
fuck you. It's an
Yeah.
extra fuck you.
Oh, good. Yeah, okay. Right. That
I
has
like
nothing to
this
do
guy.
with me.
That Seth Rogen sounding motherfucker.
He's definitely talking about me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's got you
But
there.
no, I'm just
sure.
kidding. I love you.
No, he's
Everett.
not.
And
Oh, yeah?
Kiss him or something?
Oh, yeah, we're just going to skip the rest of this. That's how much I love you. Kidding. We're going to.
obviously, I love Armand.
Hey.
Team Armand.
Obviously.
Right on.
But
Man.
I don't know. I'm really all
Another intelligent-
Team Surreal Talk.
Hey,
Just had
hey.
to pick one.
Thanks a lot, Keith. Send me an email, man. We need to smoke.
Yes.
You guys are all my
Thanks,
favorites.
Keith.
But it's Canadian.
Where is he from? I forget.
Canada.
Canada?
Right? Canada.
No, it says Canada.
Canada?
Right? Canada.
No, it says Canadian.
Our
Keith,
neighbors
but
to
he's
the
not-
north.
You know who that is?
Yeah, I know who he is.
Oh, it's not.
Canadian
Oh.
Keith back at it again with a quick bong rip for you guys.
Oh, good. Yeah, these are the best.
Very light sounding.
Oh, that's better.
clean.
Yeah,
That was clean.
That was.
That was the pull of the choke.
Yeah, of course. But you could tell it was a
And by
very
the way,
clean
my
bong.
bong is
Yeah,
very clean. Just cleaned it this weekend.
Wow.
What's
Very
up?
good.
But I know you guys have been talking about CBD on this show and the other show not to be mentioned. And since I work at Pure Ratios CBD, I might be able to send you guys a little sample pack.
Armand, would you try that?
I just wanted to ask if
I
you
had
would be
passion.
interested in that. I think the only thing I would hope is that you could mention it on the show. And
We
just
would.
See, let me know if it works for you.
Perfect for the other show.
Yeah. Hey,
I used it myself,
pause
and
Canadian Keith, email me at eric@ugc.gg.
Why don't you just mail the show?
Oh, yeah, I didn't think about that. What's that? Info at Joker Smoker Toker?
Yeah, now your email address, your straight email address is like out there for the world.
That's all right. I know
I
how
hope
to
you
hit
do.
the
Listen,
unsubscribe.
I'm going to spam bomb you. You'll never know it was me.
I got another one.
What is
and
that?
the salve are really good for pain relief.
Yeah.
And the vapes are all right. They're good for anxiety reducing and just an overall calmness
Got a pop
feeling.
in his.
So,
fucking with my ears.
Honestly, I didn't even know shit about CBD until I started working here. I was kind of like Everett, and just really didn't know anything about it and never tried it. And I'm actually blown away now that I've been working in the industry for 2 years that it's really amazing. And it works for a lot of people. Really helps them out.
I might need to take a CBD class then, because I just don't know enough about it.
Watch
I
a video
guess.
on it. 10
there's
minutes, I think you can learn everything you need to
there's
know.
plenty on it.
No, I know. Yeah, there's the information's there. I just haven't.
Buy our new CBD oil. It's direct from the snake.
No, that's what I'm saying.
They say it's good, but I don't know. I still feel like it's snake oil. You know what I mean? It's a fix-all. It's a
You don't
tincture
know
for
that
everything.
though. You don't.
I don't know that, but how often does a fucking cure-all come about that's actually a cure-all?
Well, I think it's more for pain, and it's not a cure all.
Like anxiety, pain, depression.
Yeah, well, I don't know about all that. Yeah, pain though. I think there's some pretty good studies that it does attack those
want to try it.
receptors.
I want to become the biggest CBD proponent in history, but right now I am the biggest skeptic of a cure-all.
Me too, Luar. I use Dove soap also.
It's, really expanded my mind. And anyways, not like expanding my mind from this quick rip from the bong.
All right.
And of course, I'm ripping zongs, as Eric knows.
Oh yeah.
I'd love to try Zong.
You never zonged before?
No, never
Shout out
zonged.
to Kevin,
Cool.
Nathan, and Jessica, also in the Zong Zone.
Ooh, that one was too much.
Yeah,
Take it to the head, brother. Take it to the head.
Oh, yeah.
boy,
Macho Weed Randy Weedage right there.
got it in the bronchi.
Let me know what you think. And
Very deep in the
I'm trying to
alveoli.
get you guys a sample.
That's the
If
sax,
you're
right?
interested,
Yeah, very good.
I'm trying out our stuff
We
at
are.
Pure Ratios.
100%.
Shout out to the boys at Pure Ratios, Jake, Ness, and Joshua.
Pure Ratios.
.com
Catch you later.
All right.
/
Goodbye.
All right, we got 2 more voicemails with a total of 13 seconds between them. Let's hammer them.
Wow.
The first one's anonymous.
All of you suck equally.
Oh,
That's that.
Excuse the fuck out of me.
I disagree. I'd say Armand sucks more
Yeah,
than me.
I'd like to think that I suck twice as much as you. Wow.
Man, can we hear that again?
All of you suck equally.
And she's got a
One more
nice,
time.
sexy
All of you-
voice too.
All of you suck equally.
That's English.
You think?
No, bring it back,
All
mate.
of you suck equally.
I don't know if
I don't know,
that's
still a
English.
little bit of
You suck
enunciation in the
equally.
cube, a lot like harder than normal, but I don't think it's.
Yeah.
I don't think
She's
it's.
stressing the bilabial fricatives.
I don't think it's English though.
Susurrant sounds
All right,
a little Ohioan.
Last voicemail we got this week is from your maternal parent.
Uh oh.
Dirty fucking hippies. Hashtag Team Armand. Hey, Everett. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
It was bad quality, but I think what he says is
Dirty
hippies.
Dirty fucking hippies.
Fuck you, Everett. Team Armand or something. Or Team
Yeah.
Armand. Fuck you, Everett. Something.
Right
along
on.
those.
That's what I heard too.
I disagree with the entirety of that statement, but
Accurate.
let's see. Voicemails, emails. How's it going on in chat? Anybody in chat got anything interesting to say?
I don't know. I don't think so. Dove soap from Loire. I have to agree with that. You use Dove soap?
I don't
Dove
like-
soap sometimes.
Fuck, Dove soap's the best.
Yeah,
man.
it is good stuff.
I don't feel like it
99%
cleans too well.
pure.
Are you serious?
I
feel like it leaves your
Zest.
skin
Cleansing
good
oil,
too,
doesn't it?
dude.
I like Zest. That's a soap.
Dove's a quarter moisturizing oil.
Yeah, I'm here to get clean, not moisturized.
Yeah, that doesn't leave a film though.
Zest,
I don't know. Zest leaves
fucking
a film.
Zest makes your skin dry. It's like
I feel pretty clean and not. I mean, it's called rinse.
All right.
You ever heard of rinsing?
Sniff that armpit again.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm 35
I forgot my deodorant this morning.
I don't know how to rinse fucking soap off me. Really? Come on, of course I know how to rinse soap off. It still makes your skin dry, and you know that.
I feel like Dove leaves a film. Honestly, it's not a good soap. It
That's
doesn't
not true.
clean as well, in my opinion.
You're fucking
Maybe
crazy.
you're using a Dove chocolate bar.
The bar of Dove, a white bar of Dove.
Yeah.
That gets you real clean. Super fucking clean.
Smells good.
Smells real good. I like Dove.
I don't
expensive.
know, boys. I don't know about that.
It's like 89 cents a bar.
Yeah, it's not that bad, Armand.
Can you get me a couple?
No, because I have to buy them.
Can you give me for free soap?
Listen, check this out, dude. Whenever I worked at fucking,
Keep your CBD
when I worked at
oil.
the last gig that I worked at, dude, we used to haul shit out of these places here on 111. The fucking there's the Dial Soap Factory, Hershey's Chocolate.
Oh my god!
And we would so anything happens and they have to fucking pitch the whole lot. Well, one time I came back from the landfill with like 3 boxes of bars of Dove soap. You know what I mean? It was just giving them away to people and I didn't have to buy soap for like a year and a half, I think.
My buddy used to work at Famous Bar, and he worked in the computer department. It was up on like the 9th floor.
Yeah.
And I guess they used to have sales up there of suits and everything. So he had another buddy of his drive down, and he'd put a bunch of suits in a box and throw it off the 9th floor, and the guy would pick up, and he was selling us Yves Saint Laurent suits for like $25. And
Really?
yeah, he was quite a tailor.
We used to take bags of chicken strips from the restaurant I worked at, and we'd have like a barbecue. We'd have a bunch of chicken strips and shit too.
It's called wastage. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's part of the
not
bottom line.
theft.
It's the man.
Fucking serious?
Right? See now, do you agree with me though? That's
damn the man.
Crime against the man.
Save the empire.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's the moralist. I forgot.
You can grab the Jergens. I'm going.
All right, boys. Well, unless you got anything else, I'm going to go ahead and call it for this week. Thanks everybody for joining us. You guys got anything? I didn't.
I thought wouldn't you have a comment about that? About how immoral we are and how scamming is?
I think it's pretty much speaks for
an
itself.
Act against God.
Act against God. It's an act against other people. I don't really care about the all-knowing power in the sky. I care about doing right by my other people.
I'll give him the big G. Small G it.
Yeah. Anyway.
It's God, and he's not the God.
Eric, you want to hit the outro this time?
Yeah, I got to find it again.
Oh, all right. Well,
I got it right here.
I got it.
All right, remember to like us on Facebook at facebook.com/Surreal Talk. And also on Twitter, we are at Surreal Talk Show. And on YouTube at youtube.com/Surreal Talk Podcast. If we're live, just do, /live in front of the Surreal Talk Podcast. Remember to subscribe on iTunes and Google Play. You can download us anywhere you would like on Spotify, Podbean, Stitcher, or your favorite podcast outlet. Head over to surrealtalkpodcast.com and vote in the poll, Team Everett or Team Eric. I am ahead, just like always. If you'd like to contact us.
Head case.
Yeah, I thought you were ahead.
No, he's up by 14, but
I've been ahead for like a year.
That's 485 to 471. If you think about that, that's like a 2%, 3% thing.
But I've been ahead for like 2 years.
A year, maybe year and a half.
If you'd like to contact us, you can email us at info@surrealtalkpodcast.com or by messaging any of our social media accounts.
Hold on. Stop for a second. You've been ahead for 2 years, but I seem to vividly recall a campaign by your followers.
Who's got a video up that says, please vote for Team Everett on the...
Yeah, a joke is fine. One little video that was never retweeted or anything.
What campaign did I do?
Remember they were all like, there was a guy going on there telling you how to get rid of your IP, go back and vote again. There's people multi-voting. There was a whole multi-voting scheme.
I never did that.
I'm not saying you did, but there was a multi-voting scheme.
So what he's talking about is he thinks that these 14 votes that I'm ahead are from one guy.
I could probably prove it, but I'm not going to bother.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not going to bother.
I don't think that's the case.
I can show you right now how to put 10 votes inside of 2 minutes.
Yeah?
I'm not going to do it.
Okay.
Because you'd cheat.
Well, somebody cheat and give me a few votes.
You're not 10, even on there.
15.
Yeah. So join our Discord server.
You would win. That's the problem. We don't put you on there.
Join our Discord server.
Not
it's an
according
always
to that
on
one gal. We all suck.
Yeah, she did say that.
Boy,
it's an always on chat and whatever type hangout. So go to surrealtalkpodcast.com/Discord and you'll find everything you need there. Just click the link. Check out our other shows, The Joker, The Smoker, The Toker at jokersmokertoker.com. It's our cannabis pod culture or cannabis pot.
You sucker eating.
So you fucking put pot there right by culture. So it makes me think pop culture.
That's it's supposed to be pot culture.
I know, but
like pop culture.
I
I
thought
understand.
that was one of the choices for the show's name. Didn't somebody...
Something with pot culture, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Or podcast, but they already took that.
I still like mine. Everybody, what do you think? Weed the people.
Yeah.
Like the Constitution. Weed,
so if we'd have went with that,
the people.
There's a popular hashtag on Twitter that's weed the people.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
no.
brilliant.
That's not a bad
totally
thing.
could have went to. Yeah, no, exactly. It's not a bad thing. It totally could have went to our advantage if we'd have done that.
I like ours better.
I do too.
Sorry, Armand.
So check out our other shows, The Joker, The Smoker, The Toker. You can check us out or check me out on Behind the 8 Ball at ochoman.com. It's a short. I don't know. It's like we just sit around and talk shit. It's 3 or 4 of us from time to time. We don't really have any, topics or anything. We don't choose a topic beforehand. You can check out Armand's other show, This Day in History, at This Day in History podcast.
If you'd like to
It's
learn
kind of like you
something.
guys took a fucking porno magazine, wrapped it around a grenade, tossed the grenade up in the air and let it blow, and then picked up the scraps, and that's what you talk about this week.
Okay.
It's not too far off, is
with
it?
Ocho Man around, yeah, that's pretty much.
That's pretty close.
Yeah, that's illustrative, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'd like to do a show on the World War I entry and World War II entry.
I will definitely.
That was a conspiracy for sure.
I will definitely fucking do what I can to make
Put it on
happen.
the list. And if you're looking to do any shopping on Amazon, visit our website, surrealtalkpodcast.com, and click the Amazon banner. Any purchases you make during your session will directly support our show. So until next time, this has been Surreal Talk, lineupmedia.fm production. We're gone. Not back, but gone.
See you next week.
Bye.
I forgot to record again.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, I'll have to download this one by hand. That's okay. I got fucking 5 days till we release.
You shouldn't even unrecord it. You shouldn't hit, like, you know what I mean?
It's easier, honestly.
Is it?
Yeah. But thanks, Armand, for coming in, pal. Thanks,
Hey,
everybody.
suckers.
Thanks for everybody coming in on the chat today. We'll catch you next week.
Good show. Thank you.
Anal cancer. Nate Hunter, man, I saw your messages on Facebook. I just haven't had time to get back with you.
He was in town. Did you
I
have
know.
to see
I
him?
meant to get with him. I just didn't get to.
Oh, somebody got with him. Somebody said hi.
You should have called me when you guys were getting together.
He was only over for like 15 minutes. He had stuff to do. So, yeah. He was actually really busy. He was visiting his family and stuff while he was in town. So
That's good.
that's why I told him. I said, dude, visit your family. I was like, we fucking hang out every night.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair
You
enough.
know what I mean? I said, dude, you guys
It's not like we're going to make out.
Exactly.
Maybe we were.
Either way.
All right, guys. We'll catch you next week. And that's all I got.
All right.
Jessica's got my back. I don't know for what, but I appreciate it. I could use any back getting I can get.
Baby got back. L.A. jeans. That kind of back?
Yeah, we're still alive if you want to do the whole song. I'm just
I
kidding.
like big butts. Yeah, I can do the whole thing.
All right, guys. We'll catch you next week.
Have a good
See
one,
ya.
you guys.